Guys, how you doing? Pull off here. There's a deer right there. Can't tell if it's a buck or a doe. It's a doe. That one's a doe. There's another one. There was another one just along the fence. She's back to eating now. There was another one just down from. Maybe she's out of view probably of us. So pretty nice deer this year. We got a good bit of deer here. Can't wait. And right over there where those hay bales are, we're probably going over there later. So that's where we're probably gonna go in a little bit. Where those cows are. My cousin's property. Back that far distance trees right there at the ridge line. See, he's got a, where this ridge line is, he's got a, where's my finger at? There it is. He's got a, don't focus on my finger, you dumbass. He's got a cabin right there. Right on that green ridge line right there. He's got a cabin. Just on the side of that, and that forest ridge line there's a pond between that ridge line and that ridge line, and he'll probably we'll probably set some DPs around that pond. So that'll be some fun for a day. Actually, if you want to get technical, the ridge line comes up right there, and right there over the hill, that's the pond. So that's what it is for today, and what it is what it is. So what it is what it is. Gee, what is this? Oh, it is what it is. And Jacob, you'll realize that saying. He says it all the time. It is what it is. The deer's gone. So they probably ran in the woods for me talking. So, it is what it is. Nothing. Whoa. Nothing today. So, I have a feeling if I can at least run traps for a week over on Glenn's, over on my buddy Glenn's property, my cousin's dad's property. Me and my cousin Clint we will run them. If I can run those for that week, for the week before buck season, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. If I just get a few more coon in the shed. I mean, 30 bucks is good, but get a couple coyotes and a couple foxes added to that, I can really rack up the money. So, I've got 6 coon hides this week. I've got 6 coon this week and 3 muskrat. And a fish. You know what a redneck fish trap is? You guys might already know this from yesterday's video. Actually, this morning's video, because I didn't wake up when I was supposed to wake up and put it up for you guys. So, it's today's video. So this video will probably go up tomorrow. So we'll just be, we'll get back to our regular cycle every other day. Record today's video yesterday, and yesterday's video was today's video, and today's video will be tomorrow's video. Yeah, roughly that's how it's going to work. So, see you guys later, and the catch for this week is 6 coon and 3 muskrat. Hope to get some more muskrat. Hey guys. Boarding plugged in. Yes it is. Okay. A little bit of a update thing, I guess it'd be considered. My season for trapping to this point has been good. With coming deer season starts people feeding their deer more. People feeding the deer next to their stands, next to their hunting cabins, next to their blinds. They're wanting to get the deer closer to them. And what are most of them feeding? Corn. 95% of them are feeding ear, corn, or whole corn. That is a coon's favorite meal. Corn. So you put that out there for those corn to eat, they're not going to come to traps unless you have something for them to come to. Dad has a feeder set up. I'm going to put a camera underneath it for a couple nights to see what all's coming in. If there's coon coming in, there's going to be traps underneath that feeder. Trust me. And I know a bunch of you said, oh, that's unethical, that's unethical. I guarantee you're saying it right now. If you're not saying it now, you will be. Actually, that's not unethical. Truthfully, it is unethical to an extent. But still, it's not against the law to bait animals. I'm setting the traps there to... It's not illegal to bait animals. That's what I'm trying to say. Exposed bait carcasses, bird, any kind of carcasses that are visible from the air are illegal. We have an exposed bait policy in West Virginia. No big deal. That isn't what I'm concerned about. What I'm concerned about is those right there. Those coons start coming into that feeder. They know that feeder's there. They know that feeder's gonna be there. Going to be there. And that's what they understand. They know it's gonna be there. They know what's gonna be there. If it's always gonna be full. And the coon will use that more than anything. But you guys can see my breath. Holy crap. Come on, here, pick it up a little bit. But regardless, I'm gonna go out and I don't know where Dad exactly set his feeder up at, but it won't be too hard to find it. I'm gonna set a few traps around the bottom of it, just tie them off the trees around it, stuff like that, and hopefully bag a few coon. So whatever makes that fur get in this building, I don't care what I have to do. Last year I picked up 5 possum alongside the road just to make the fur track bigger. You think trappers are insane? You haven't seen, well, you think people around the world are insane doing stuff? You have not seen me. My mom, I recently bought Mom a tote. A big, I think it was those big plastic totes you get at Walmart, dollar store, stuff like that. I bought her one of those and a set of gloves to pick coon up along the side of the road that were not like smushed to no end where you couldn't even find a piece of fur if you tried. Recently hit, she'll go checking the roads soon. Snow starts flying, she'll go checking the roads for the county. And we're just going to give her the tote and she can put it in the back of the car and we'll put it in the back of the county truck and pick it up alongside the road, chuck her in the back of the truck and vroom, 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 on down the road. So, we'll go back and we'll
set. I got 3 traps left that I can set. Probably pull the 2 I got over in the horse lot, so that'll be 5. Probably set 2 down that creek. Of course, that same creek has 4 traps up the hollow from it. So, what I'm trying to say is, if these traps down here, these traps up here are full, or there's 2 or 3 or 4 in this one up here, or these up here, this one down here, these 2 down here or 3 is obviously full. So I'm hoping I can make that fur check a little bigger by setting on Dad's corn pile. And they're not footholds, so it's not like a blind set. They're DPs, so the animal has to physically be willing to stick his paw in it. If there's food, I usually put a little bit of fish oil in it. If there's food in that trap that he can get to, and he wants that over corn, he's going to stick his paw into the trap instead of going after that corn pile. So, set a couple DPs close to it. Spread some fish oil around to get some scent going. I got some. Hold on. Picked some of this up last year. Clear jar, basically, clear glass, or brown glass, whatever I think you want to call it. Pretty sure it's clear, but it smells good. Very appealing to coon. It's Hallbarker's coon bait. That'll be utilized. And I see something. FNT. Baits, trapping baits. 18. Yeah, here it is. Hallbarker's coon lure, $5.50 for one of those little jars. That's a 4-ounce jar. They also have an 8-ounce jar of fox and coyote bait. Hallbarkers are a very good company. I've been working with them for a while. My grandpa used their lures when he was trapping. And another thing you want to get a hold of is Cavens. Cavens is a really good company. Might be something I have to get. It's a stabilizer for my Freedom brand traps that I got. If any of you guys are, I know a couple of you are West Virginia Trapping Association people, I hope anyhow. They seen when I posted a picture of one of those DPs had a skunk paw on it. I think it was skunk rang off or had a skunk ring off or something like that out of my trap, and I posted a picture of the DP. That's a Freedom brand DP. And it's a new trap. I'm not surprised that happened. I had a skunk ring off last year in a new trap. And the old trap's the only thing I think can actually hold them, but not like kink them off. So, coon lure next year. Coon urine will be in Ready Red. Hallbarker's Ready Red fox urine. Coon urine will be in the gallon of coon urine will be on the list of trapping stuff this year if I get that grant next year. That'll be on the list, definitely being put into effect. It's getting kind of warm in here actually, so it's starting to warm up, and it's supposed to get colder, guys. Tonight I think the high is supposed to be 27 in Elkins. And for us, it's only supposed to be like 30. I think it's 32. The neighbors over there running his tractor, I hear it. So we'll go over, pull these 2 traps in the woods, throw them in the backpack, and we will vroom 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 onto the back of the hill. And working on my working on my GoPro mount. Had a GoPro mount 2-3 months ago. I was riding, had the GoPro actually in the camera case. Well, actually, no, I didn't. I had the camera case put on the front of the 4-wheeler because I'd just taken the GoPro out of it because I was going to review some footage, and yeah, I think I was going to review some footage, and pull the chip out and replace it because the chip was full. And I went ahead, pulled the chip out, replaced it, stuck it in my pocket, didn't put it on the front of the 4-wheeler, and went down, tearing down an old path of mine. Had weeds growed up around it and caved in on the 4-wheeler, and it was just weeds. It was I think it was a few cockleburs and broom sage, basically is all it was, and a few thistles, and I think one of the thistles caught it and ripped it off. So yeah, I still couldn't find it. It basically just ripped. It caught the top of it and ripped the screw and everything out of the thing. The mount, and everything adjustable on it was still there. Just the GoPro and the screw that it attached to is gone, and hopefully that won't happen again. But I'm gonna Gorilla Glue that thing in there this time. It was just held on by a little thin. It was held on for a little piece of plastic about that thick, like paper thin plastic. That's the only thing that was holding that thing in that mount, and it wasn't gonna hold. I just took in Gorilla Glue and just Gorilla Glued it, adhesived it down in there, but I didn't. Like an idiot. So, see you guys in a little bit. I'll finish setting up that trap, get my bait, everything put in the backpack, and we will vroom 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 on to the next one. We'll be back on the hill, probably setting traps. Hopefully. See you guys later.
Okay, guys, we're here back at a small little pond, and it's got some crayfish and stuff in it. We'll probably be trapping this for some time, for a little bit of time, and I've been kind of busting. I've been kind of rolling out bust the last few days, and it's been kind of hard, but got the old box trap out with some oysters. Smoked oysters, if you guys can read that. And up here on the tree, right up here, we have a little, I think it's a red squirrel. Can't tell right now, hold on. I mean, he's right there. No. Where'd he go? Oh, hold on. Find his tree. Right there. He's a little puffball right in the middle of the screen, roughly. He's just a little baby. I'd say he's this year born. But we're over top of this little contributary, and it's got a good bit of crayfish and stuff in it. It's got some minnows, and it's got some tadpoles and stuff in it. The coon will love it, and mink, I don't know really what it have in here from mink. I mean, it's got some frogs and stuff in it the coon would like, and maybe the mink would eat some of the minnows. Who knows? I've never seen any fish in here. I know this end's real deep. I know this end of the pond's real deep compared to up there. This was an old coal test pond. Oh, it was a coal test when they did the coal testing. You can see the road that comes down through there when he done the coal test. He just came in here and just started pushing it down. If you got it all cleaned out, because it's all started to come in on itself now, and I bet you if you got it cleaned out, it'd be about 10 feet over here. So, because they just started coming out with the bulldozer, and he'd kind of scoop it and then pile it, scoop it and pile it, scoop it and pile it. All this was sloped straight down, about like that. It was all sloped straight down. It kind of valleyed out at the bottom. And what they've done from this coal test is just kind of piled the dirt, and they've kind of piled all the dirt that way. It's just kind of eroded down the hill, just kind of rolled away. So we're gonna set probably we'll set one on that point, one over there, one right there, and I'll set a box trap up in here somewhere. So I'll have a couple traps going by the time I get out of here. Well, I don't have that many DPs left. I might only set one on that end of the pond and one over here and set the box trap. So I got a little box trap. I'm gonna put some oysters in for mink, and I set another one up at the head of the hollow up there, where those other 4 traps are, just down over the fence from them. So I had to worry about theft in this hollow. I have to. The neighbor really, my uncle, when my grandpa started trapping, he lost a lot of traps to the neighbor up this little creek that runs up through here. Lost a lot of traps to the neighbor. And, yeah, he lost a lot of traps. And I'm pretty sure I bought some of them back, because the guy over there, he was at the current time he was a diehard Sleepy Creek and Duke guy, and he still is. And he said oh, when I started trapping, the only thing I bought was Sleepy Creek and Duke. And many of you may know, some of you may not know, but some of you may, that good Lord, those things make a hell of a noise. For a little squirrel, they make a heck of a lot of noise. But make a heck of a lot of noise coming through the woods. But then again, we have bear back here, so that's what I was kind of like, heard that coming. I was like, oh God, what's going on? But one thing I will say is, got a little bit of time. Set a few of these traps, and we'll be out of here. But what I was saying is, Sleepy Creek Trap Supplies is actually based in my state, Sleepy Creek, West Virginia. And I'm not 100% sure where it's at. I might have to get on there and look it up on the internet tonight, and I'll let you guys know. So I think it's over in the eastern part of the state. I'm pretty sure. I think my grandpa used to sell some stuff for him. I'm not 100% sure, but grandpa would buy anything he could get his hands on. So he used to buy Bridger a lot. Bridger 1.5s, Bridger 110s, Duke 110s, stuff like that. And the neighbor, he would never buy anything Duke. He would never buy anything other than Sleepy Creek and Duke. He wouldn't buy any Bridger. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure I bought some of those traps that he stole back off of him. I bought it back for Grandpa. That I bought them back. I'm pretty sure some of them were Grandpa's, because he had a lot of he had a lot of Bridger. And I'm pretty sure those are my grandpa's. So if I lose any traps back here, I know exactly who I'm going to go to. And one thing I will say is he hates DPs with a passion. That's the only thing I use anymore. Back here, that's the only thing I use is DPs. Because the neighbors have dogs and everything that run up through here. And the neighbor over there across the fence, about 20 yards in front of us, he runs coonhounds and everything. I don't want him coming over here and getting in traps. So I run nothing but DPs on this side. So if he comes and gets them, he hates DPs with a passion. So I know he's not going to go out and buy a dozen DPs or 3 or 4 DPs. He's going to steal them off somebody. So if it turns out he gets a couple DPs to sell next year and is for a good price, I'm not going to pay for them because I know who has them. So I'll just take them back. So I'm not afraid to take back what's mine. So ask the last guy that went in that pond. Joking. I'm joking. Let you guys go and see you guys later. I'll set some of these traps and hopefully we get a return tomorrow. And tomorrow will be, for you guys, it'll be Monday. This will be Sunday's video. So setting traps in the evening. Yes. Well, actually, I don't even think it's the evening. I think it's more like midday. Setting traps midday, I should say. So this might actually be on today's video. So this might actually go up Sunday, along with the other clips I got this morning. So let you guys go. Let me set a few of these traps, and I'll show you guys what the set's gonna be, or like what the sets are like. They're all gonna be the same. I'll just show you the location of them. There's a nice woodpecker. Anyhow, let you guys go, and we'll probably be down there in the bottom with a couple DP sets in a little bit. So, see you guys later.